There it is.
Special day today, Edward. It's not Groundhog Day. It is Michelle Baker's 23rd birthday.
Get out of here.
Yep, 23 years old. Amazing.
Well, in that case,
tequila for
that
everybody.
explains this tequila shot in front of me.
Cheers. Cheers, Michelle.
Cheers, Baker.
Happy
Happy
23rd.
Here we go.
Whoa.
That'll put hairs on your head, Michael.
Terramana Monday. Is that how it's supposed to go? Woo!
Here we are, back again.
We are. What's been going on?
What hasn't been going on, Michael? It's February the 1st, 2021. I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do.
It's been a minute, but I feel like even if it was yesterday, we'd have a lot of catching up to do.
No
The
kidding.
whole 24-hour news cycle thing, huh? Where should we start? Any funny stories from the old days? Ease us in a little bit.
No, but I was watching this movie the other day.
Okay.
It was very unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah, and
No.
a bunch of these people stormed the Capitol building. I mean, it's so unlikely that would happen.
Yeah, horns. What was the deal with that?
It was more believable when the UFO came down. What was the deal with that?
Unreal, huh? Unreal.
Yeah, I think, I've been watching a lot of this COVID stuff, and I think that's what you call herd mentality.
Okay,
I don't
herd
think any
immunity.
one of those individuals would have tried to do that on their own, but I think it was a case of, oh, fuck it, everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It seems like a good idea. I think they all got caught up in the emotion and maybe thought that they weren't going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah, they're selfies and mugging for the camera, like not very intelligent.
Anyway, yeah. But we do have a new president officially.
Officially, yep. I saw Springsteen swarm in. Is that what happened?
I think so.
Lady Gaga did.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks did.
He
Interesting.
showed up with jeans at a black tie affair.
And boots.
boots.
Yep.
Or however that song goes.
It's interesting. So no one's really heard from the Donald lately. They silenced him, huh?
Yeah. Well, here's my theory on that. Somebody, I don't know who it was. It may have been like Ivanka or someone, pulled him aside and said, look, chill the fuck out. Disappear, because we'd like to have another run at this thing in 4 years, and maybe I'd like to do it this time. And if you don't behave yourself, you're going to screw that up for me. That's my theory.
I think there's probably about 70 million people who would vote for Ivanka.
Yeah, maybe 69 million now.
Maybe. Well, because the other ones will be in jail for storming the Capitol, perhaps.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, so we've got a new president now, but it seems as though none of the absolute fucking insanity has stopped. It's just now shifted.
Exactly.
So, when was the last time you were at a GameStop?
I've only probably ever been to a GameStop twice in my life, and the last time I went wasn't that long ago.
Probably trying to sell him
probably
something.
3 years ago, when Jack wanted a Minecraft, not GameCraft.
I don't know.
Minecraft.
Yes.
For his whatever, Nintendo or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild. The old
Yeah.
GameStop.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Well, it's all in the same vein of fighting the establishment, Michael.
How so?
The people have had enough. You know? They've had enough of games that you have to buy on a disc. They want it just digitally. I think that's what I got from it.
Yeah, you just download.
Yeah.
Download it to your Robinhood app, play it, put it away.
Bingo.
So
Robin Hood used to steal from the poor, give to the rich.
So the people being tired of the man. So we've been seeing this now consistently for the last year, right?
Yep.
For the last year, in some form or fashion.
Yep.
And now it seems like everybody's been covered. You've got the fucking nerds on Reddit. They're tired of the man. The fucking whites are tired of the man. The blacks are tired of the man. So I feel like on some level, we've come closer to unity. Everyone's tired of the fucking man. But can we get rid of him?
I think you have to identify who it is first.
Well, who is it?
Don't know.
But everyone's tired of him.
Is it Patrick Reed?
Patrick Reed is I think he's involved.
Okay, I do too.
Yep.
I think it's a combination of Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
And
Ivan Boesky. I've been
Elon
watching.
Musk.
I've been
Elon
watching.
Musk is.
Well, but Elon's tired of the man also, though.
No.
You think he's smoking mirrors? You think Elon is the man? Woo! The plot thickens.
Exactly. That's the twist at the end of this movie.
You know,
it's like in Scooby-Doo that you find out that the good guy
pull the mask off and it's fucking Elon all along.
Could be. Or it could be Patrick Reed.
Yeah. Or Shooter McGavin. Fuck that guy.
We met Shooter McGavin one time at a bar in LA. Were you there? When I say we, I know I did.
I did not meet Shooter. That's funny because we do a little orientation meet and greet and they say, what fictional character would you like to beat up? And 9 times out of 10, I say Shooter McGavin. So I'm glad I didn't meet him.
So
he's probably much bigger than me.
I was in a bar shooting pool. Actually, it was a very interesting evening. Shooting pool with another guy who's fairly famous, black guy with the fro that was in the hot tub time machine.
Oh,
him.
I picture him.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yep.
I want to say his name is Calvin, something like that.
Maybe.
Anyway, he was there.
Uh-huh. Him and Shooter.
Solid C-list celebrity. And then Shooter McGavin was sitting at the bar, and you could tell that everybody on the planet since Happy Gilmore has been like, hey, Shooter McGavin. Anyway, so I took a picture.
So he's a dick, right?
Yeah. Well, he was somewhat cold, but he was cool. But he did take a photograph, and it was me, buddy Malcolm, and he took a photograph, and he did that in the photograph.
The shocker.
Instead of Shooter McGavin, he
McGavin.
threw up the pinky as well.
That's the shocker.
I know what it is.
Yeah, so
Michael.
Shocker McGavin.
Shocker McGavin.
Okay, so I wouldn't beat him up now. It's good. Not that I care. Well, he's
was
old
cool.
now.
He was cool.
Yeah.
I see Derek Googling that guy's name. What is it?
Hey, so
Craig Robinson.
Craig.
See,
So
Calvin.
I
Close
tell
enough.
you. So Shooter was in this movie with Charlie Sheen called Five Aces. Solid movie.
Was Ari Gold in that one as well?
I don't know. There's these 5 guys.
Obviously not Ari Gold, but Jeremy Piven.
Yeah. So they went. Charlie Sheen was getting married, and they did his bachelor party in Aspen, one of those ski towns in Colorado that they were from. And then all of these 5 buddies come from all over and meet up. A solid flick that no one's ever heard of with Shooter McGavin, Charlie Sheen, and maybe Ari Gold. So check it out.
Yeah.
Good flick.
The only time I've seen Shooter McGavin, signs of life, there's an absolutely terrible golf movie. Another one. No, actually, Happy Gilmore was good.
Happy Gilmore was great.
It was great. There's a really, really bad golf movie that he's in. It's just like kid, and it's set in Vegas, and they're like gambling on match games, and it's awful. But I watched it all the way through in the hopes that it would get better at some point. Then after you're sort of 3/4 of the way through, you're sort of pot committed, and
you got to
it
finish
never
it
got
at that
better.
point. What's the worst movie you ever seen?
Independence Day.
Get out of here!
Fucking hate that movie.
Fucking British motherfucker.
This has nothing to do with that.
How do you not like Independence Day?
I just thought it was so ridiculous that, they were like, Mr. President, we need to get you somewhere safe. He's like, no, everything about it was
He
so
was
stupid.
a fighter pilot.
And it was
We
stupid.
need Bill Pullman to be our fucking president right now.
And
Roll
then
up his damn sleeves, go fight some fucking
I
aliens.
actually left the movie theater. Maybe I was in a bad mood. I don't know.
I can't believe this.
I
knew you.
Didn't Will Smith punch
Punch
like
alien in the head.
like a 800-pound alien, one punch.
It wasn't 800 pounds. That was his armor.
Whatever.
He
It was a lot
dragged him
bigger
through
than
the
he
desert
was.
in a parachute.
Yeah,
I can't believe you feel that way about Independence
I
Day.
think it's a terrible movie.
Worst movie I've ever seen, Going Overboard, Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Oh, is that with what's her face?
No, it's with fucking nobody. It's with Adam Sandler in a cruise ship. And he starts the movie off by saying, so we had access to this cruise ship, so we decided to make a movie. It's going to be horrible. And it was fucking horrible. It was terrible. It was like pre-Saturday Night Live. It was horrible in a beautiful way.
So it was so bad it was so good?
It was so bad that it's like memorable. Like I think I own the VHS somewhere.
Huh.
Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous.
All right. What's the best movie you've ever seen?
Ooh, best movie. Speaking of Sandler, Uncut Gems was pretty solid. I don't know, it's the best one I've ever seen, but to see Sandler get his eye blown out at the end. Ooh, sorry if you haven't seen that, but that was solid. Best movie I got to go to The Godfather and Rocky. Those are my two favorite movies of all time. Followed closely by Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and Independence Day, fucker. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. How do you not just love that? And then they coordinate with the rest of the world.
As all the shit that was happening in that movie, if they'd have ever had a bunch of people storm the Capitol, bust the windows out, we're just going to go in here now, up the steps.
Then it would have been unrealistic if that happened.
Yeah. We're just going to smash a window with some pieces of wood, and then we're going to be in the main room, and we're going to put hats on and go into all the offices, take a piss, rummage through some files. I mean, you were like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
I did believe that Will Smith could knock out a 800-pound alien with one punch, but this just... sorry, I cannot suspend my disbelief.
Hey, that alien had crashed his spaceship prior to that, so he was a little rough for the wear, yeah. And so Will Smith took advantage. Opportunist.
Finish him.
I prefer to call him the Fresh Prince, please, if we talk about this any further.
Okay.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, lots been going on, Michael. We got Super Bowl Sunday coming up this Sunday.
It is coming up. I'm going to make my prediction again now. Close. Chiefs win by 10 plus.
Well,
I made that prediction last year. Close throughout. Chiefs pull away at the end, win by 10. And hate on Tom Brady all you want, which I have for 20 plus years. Dude's a fucking champion.
You think he's good?
Winner. He's great. He's great.
Wow.
He's great.
You are really...
Turn a new leaf.
Well, my point was you're not exactly going out on a limb saying that he's good.
No, I'm going out on a limb saying that he's going to lose by 10 plus to the Chiefs in a game that's close, that the Chiefs pull away in the end, just like they did last year. Like I predicted right here on the Mike podcast.
Hey guys, Mike Palmer here. Contrarian thinker. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there that Tom Brady's quite good.
Oh, I'm going to throw out here that Independence Day is not a fucking shit movie.
Hey,
so.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say today that, I mean, at this point, nothing makes any sense anyway.
Packers win.
Somehow the Patriots figure out how to win. Yeah, if the guys on, if the guys Robin Hood are making the rules, they're going to be like last minute edit. Oh, we didn't mention that this was in the small print. Turns out that you can actually throw a different team in there at the last minute, and Patriots are in.
Yeah, Patriots win Super Bowl.
No, I think
Joe Montana as their quarterback.
Tampa Bay wins.
Ooh, see, I think Brady's
with
great.
A field goal.
But that puts a lot of stock. So Derek agrees. So Derek's our resident sports guy over here, NFL retiree. You get what's it? No Vinatieri. Who kicks for the Patriots / Buccaneers now? Is that little Spanish guy who hurt himself?
I feel like his name is Gay.
Gabe? Gold? Gabe? I don't know.
Type in field goal kicker Gay.
That's what I'm doing. I'll fact check.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you're taking Patriots by 3.
Yes.
I mean, Brady by 3.
Yeah, why not?
And I'm taking Chiefs by 10.
All right, let's see who's closest.
All right, I
So
will. I will
if
owe
the Chiefs
you.
win by 2.
I will owe you 2 BlackBerry stocks if I lose.
Perfect.
What's that worth? Who the fuck
Who's,
knows? It's all make believe anyway.
Who's the Buccaneers kicker?
Google is not doing well for me right now.
Who's the Patriots kicker? That's what matters because they're getting swapped in. It's like WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, last minute change. We're now gonna have Goldberg.
Makes sense.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's terrible.
He just pulled out.
Suck up.
Oh,
Suckup, former Chief Ryan Suckup, good kicker. Good kicker, former Chief.
all right. So can you also find out who is the kicker whose last name is Gay? Because it's a red and white team. Saw him recently.
Kind of limits our. So it's
Yeah, well,
not the
I
Chiefs.
want to see if my brain
Might
is
be the
even
49ers.
Matt Gay.
He was the
Patriots, Buccaneers.
See?
Oh,
I
good.
was just a little behind the
Little late, like buying the GameStop shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
little late. Okay. So Derek, who do you got?
I'm rooting for Tom Brady. I was actually going to take Ed's pick before he did because I think it'll come down to the end. Tom Brady
Somehow figures out a way to work his magic and sorcery.
It's called the NFL wants him to win, and the referees will do everything in their power to allow them to win.
There's going to be a
It's just like WWE.
Call.
Yes.
It's going to be a controversial call.
Yep.
And he's going to get enough time to throw a pass, to kick a field goal, and people are going to be shocked to move on in history. That's what the NFL wants to happen.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm aware. Or it could be just
Yeah.
the passing of the torch. Chiefs can win by 10. I can get a BlackBerry stock, and you can just call it a day.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing. Mahomes stays healthy. He's got another 15 years, you know?
That's
Brady,
true.
he's got, a handful of years, and I just don't think that the NFL is ready to pass that torch on quite yet.
You got to think that they should be ready because Brady only has a couple more years. They need to build stars of the future. This is where Vince McMahon screwed up,
I'll tell you this.
banking on Goldberg to sell tickets and not building
I'll
new
tell
stars.
You this. If at the beginning of the game they bring the captains out to the field for the coin toss and Patrick Reed's dressed up in the black and white with a black hat on,
You know the Patriots
what's
are
going to
winning.
happen.
Yeah. I keep calling the
All right,
Patriots.
guys, on a fair game. Sure. Tom, do you want heads or tails? By the way, they're both heads.
Say heads. Heads. Heads, Tom. It's actually your head, Tom. Your head is on the fucking coin.
On both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We couldn't fit Mahomes' hair.
Do you think State Farm's upset that that the Green Bay Packers didn't get to the Super Bowl so they could just run 17 billion of those ads?
They wouldn't even have to. Just dress those guys up in red and send them out there. And you got your discount double check guy, and then you got the Mahomes money guy. I mean, yeah, but not too bad.
They had a good
2
run.
out of the last 4 quarterbacks playing. Like the other guy is jumping through tables and doing beer bongs up in Buffalo. So that's pretty good picks by old State Farm.
Solid.
What about so commercials now? So Budweiser's out for Budweiser. They're not running a Budweiser commercial, regular Bud Heavy. They've got I think some Bud Light and some Bud Light Seltzer commercials, but a lot of people are out and they're going to donate their money to COVID relief or whatever.
Barstool Sports.
Barstool Sports doing a hell of a job. That's pretty solid. Dave Portnoy.
Portnoy.
Was it Portnoy Rock 2024? You heard it here first. Let's do that.
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
vote. Fuck
I
it.
mean-
Anyone could be president nowadays, so fuck it.
Sure. I saw on the news or the TV.
Both.
is
Maybe it was
generally
the
on the
news
news.
on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That there's a pretty solid either cheese. I think it's Cheez-Its commercial
Oh, yeah?
with Ashton Kutcher and his wife there. I've forgotten her name.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Looks fairly amusing.
Okay. I hear
She
it.
keeps stealing his Cheez-Its. It could be Cheetos.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Cheetos.
I think McConaughey's doing Doritos, I think.
Oh, he is?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. There you go.
I read the other day, McConaughey might get into professional wrestling, which is what all the cool people do when they hit a certain age. 39, 40.
Or when they're just down and out.
No, fuck off. I'm not down and out. I
wasn't talking about you,
I
Mike.
am a
Mike, I
recurring...
wasn't talking about you.
Oh.
I was talking about some of these
McConaughey?
ex-football players. What?
Who? What? McConaughey's not down and out. He just wrote a book,
Why did
for
you think I was
Christ's
talking
sake.
about you?
So I'm a recurring character on a weekly
You are a recurring character.
on a weekly episodic television show that you can watch on Right Now TV every Monday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Mike, I feel like you're plugging your own show.
I am my own show. I don't make any money. I just have fun. Just once a month, I get to go and play make-believe. Like, as a 40-year-old dude, that's a hell of a lot of fun.
I don't make any money. Literally. Ever.
No, especially this BlackBerry bullshit. Let's go, Reddit. Where are you at?
Yeah.
I've been sharpening my blade.
Hey, what is that? You got a machete over there?
Yeah, this is no joke right here. Yeah, I could hack stuff, and I can also saw stuff. I think everyone needs something like this. But
Yeah,
I
been around for a long time.
can't keep it at the house, though. I've got 8 neighborhood kids who go to school in my garage every day. Imagine that email from a parent. My daughter sawed her finger off. Yeah, like, so it stays here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, workers' comp can cover it here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey, you know what else is still going on? That coronavirus. How about that?
Yeah. Is it?
Did you get it yet? Do you know?
Did I get the coronavirus or the vaccine, or do I get it?
I thought it was one and the same. It's not. I know the
I
science.
think I probably had it.
The
if I had to
vaccine
guess. I got
attacks.
tested right around Thanksgiving. Didn't have it. Might have had it beforehand. Might have gotten it since. Who knows?
Going to Kansas City this weekend, and
For the Super Bowl?
my sister. Well, in theory, but my sister. Hey, if you get a urgent, the express test. What's it called? The rapid test.
The anal swab?
Yeah, the anal swab test.
Is that why you're going all the way to Kansas City because you couldn't wait for it to be here in Atlanta?
I was like, they don't have it here yet, but they have it there? All right. Rapid test, and you could stay with us. Yeah, I'll do that. She texted me today. She went to her friend's house and was exposed to COVID because her friend didn't read the fucking test properly and thought that somehow positive meant positive in a good way. And I'm good, I'm positive. No, positive means you fucking have it. And so now she's locked down. I'm still clean.
You're going to go there?
No, I'm going to get a hotel. I don't deal with any of that shit.
You're going to go to the city of Kansas.
I'm going to go to the city of Kansas, yes, and maybe be there to celebrate the Chiefs' 10-point victory against the Patriots on Sunday.
Yeah. In Tampa, though, Mike.
Yep.
Has anyone ever won the Super Bowl in their hometown?
I don't think anyone's ever played it in their hometown. Yeah, I think this is a first. So Derek,
Derek's putting out his
Derek, he sent a carrier pigeon down to Tampa to see if this is true or not. But I'm fairly sure that this is.
Oh, hang on. It's all coming together now. It's all coming together. Brady, like a year ago, was having a fallout with Belichick.
Okay.
And he looked at the old schedule, because he's all about breaking records.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that no one's ever even played in their hometown, which I think they probably have. They probably haven't won it.
I don't think they have.
No team's ever played in their hometown?
No, they have. Two have.
There you go. No one's ever won.
Well, no. So only 2 NFL teams have reached the Super Bowl hosted in their home region. The San Francisco 49ers, who played and won Super Bowl
You're trying to figure out.
He's trying to do Roman numerals.
Super Bowl 19 in Stanford Stadium.
Is it one XL?
Yeah, but Stanford Stadium wasn't their home. It wasn't their home field. It was a Candlestick. Yeah, okay.
And the Rams, who played Super Bowl
XL.
14,
Blah, 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 blah.
in the Rose Bowl rather than so.
Yeah, so no one's ever won at their home. No one's ever played or at their home field. Yes.
Here's what happened.
Okay, here we go.
Brady's all about.
Hey, just be careful. Be careful before you start. Be careful what you say on the internet, because there are some people who are going to fucking believe every word that comes out of your mouth, and they're going to show up on the steps of the Capitol wearing horns and a fucking fur coat. Like, I'm just telling you, be careful what you say. Be careful.
Analyst or expert. But, yeah, Brady looked up the stats. No one's ever won the Super Bowl in their home city stadium. And he goes, where's it going to be next year? Tampa Bay. He then makes a quick phone call. How you doing, Tampa Bay? Interested in playing with you next year?
I'm Tom Brady.
Boom. Oh, did I mention I'm Tom Brady?
Oh, and Gronkowski's going to come with me. So is Antonio Brown.
I'll give him a call.
Leonard Fournette.
Put the band
We're coming. Yeah, I got a whole bus.
That's what happened. Figured it out.
Yeah.
Now it's got to figure out all this other stuff. It's very important to sharpen.
Yeah, sharpen the saw. Yep. All right, so
you know what I think we should do?
Whatever.
I think this is our first podcast for 2021. Why don't you throw the machete over here and I'll catch it blade down in between these two fingers. You ready?
I'll fucking do it. So let's just put that down. I would.
Okay, we could do some solid editing with that.
I went through this knife throwing phase at one point.
At people or?
And I never threw a knife at a person, but I got good enough where I probably could have, and it would have fucked somebody up. It's all about the balance, and so I had these wooden cupboards at this apartment I live in Kansas City, and we would just have some natty lights or Terramana tequila, and we'd open up the cabinets or whatever was liquid. We'd open up the cupboard, and we painted a bullseye on the inside of one of the cabinet doors.
Yeah.
And we would just stand in the freaking kitchen in this fucking apartment, just practicing our knife throwing, and you balance it first, you know, and then boom.
Don't you go sharp end foot like you?
No, it's about balance. It's all about balance. A year or so later, rented a cabin in Gatlinburg for a weekend, and same crew of people, and the beers were flowing, but we're at this log cabin, and we're like, wow, we want to throw some knives, but we don't want to, fuck up the cabin and lose our deposit. So they had this big picture on the wall, so we took the picture down, put the bullseye behind the picture, and just went fucking knife throwing for fucking 4 days. And then just hung the picture back up when we left, and we were out.
I cannot believe that everybody kept it within the oblong.
It was a big picture. And we were decent at it by that point.
Okay.
But, I mean, who knows? I got my deposit back, so I know that. But it was a good time.
So I have an interesting story. My father-in-law's buddy has a fairly nice house down in St. Simon's, but never went there. Like, literally would go a year, wouldn't go there. So they decided to do the Airbnb thing about 3 or 4 years ago. And they had a bunch of nice stuff in there, including nice artwork. And anyway, they eventually went back down there after dozens of people had Airbnb'd it, and they're like walking up the stairs, and he's like, and somebody had taken all of their artwork and replaced it with other fairly nice artwork, but not the original artwork.
Oh, Jesus
and
Christ.
like had fleeced them for like dozens of nice original shit. And put up some shit from like IKEA.
Like, oh,
it's like the London buses.
Yeah.
Like,
here's a little bridge with fog that you're gonna walk across. Standard IKEA bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah,
And he can't do anything. He
have
rented it out to a
cameras.
dozen people. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I stay away from that. Hey, by the way, I get hotels for that road trip.
Oh. On it.
Woo! Damn, that's a burn. What's the worst thing you ever did to a rented room? Not to a person in the room, but to the actual room itself.
You know, I'm fairly respectful of property, to
Yeah.
be honest. I really am. I've gone to the bathroom in...
Upper decker?
Not an upper decker. No. Not an upper decker. But, you know, yeah. I don't know. I have to think about that. What's the worst
All
thing
right,
you've done
so-
to a rented room?
All right, so when
I mean, I'll keep thinking.
I was maybe a senior in high school, and buddy of mine,
You know this is probably inaccurate because I'm not even sure if you made it to a senior year in high school. But anyway.
I 3.98 GPA in high school.
Okay, good for you.
It's some fucking shit right there. I was smart. Don't know what happened, but I was smart. Anyway, buddy of mine had an ID that was a real person who had been dating a girl who we were friends with who was like 21 or whatever, right? And we were 18. But it was a real guy. Well, the guy treated the girl wrong and broke up with her, but my buddy still had the ID. So he rents his hotel room with that ID. And we're having a hotel party because that's what we used to do back in the day, right? A hotel party. And so we had 35 people in a fucking hotel room with 2 beds and a TV and a mirror, right? And my buddy Kevin, all night, every time he would finish a drink, whether it was a can or a bottle, he would take either the tab or he'd take the bottle cap and throw it at the guy who had rented the room, who was just known for his fucking short fuse, right? And like after 15 fucking bottle caps hitting him, he just fucking snapped. And I just happened to be standing by the bathroom in the little, everyone can picture a fucking standard hotel room, right? And he flips, he throws it across the fucking room, hits the guy in the fucking head, and he fucking snaps. And so Kevin fucking comes back to try to hide in the bathroom. I'm just standing there. So I end up in the bathroom. So Kevin and I in this fucking hotel bathroom, right? And the renter's fucking pounding on the fucking door. And he finally kicks in the bathroom door. And he has a bottle in his hand. And he goes to throw it at Kevin, who ducks. And I'm standing directly behind him. And it hits right here. I didn't even feel it. It was kind of like when you make great contact on a baseball, you don't even fucking feel it. So I didn't even fucking feel it. And the thing explodes. And I had shards. It looked like, I don't even know, like I had like 100 tiny little cuts in my face, which then bleed terribly. So I get just the crimson mask. And now I'm pissed. And so
It was really the highlight probably of your life at that point.
I come out.
You look like a wrestler.
I did. I just fucking Ric Flair. Woo! Anyway, so now I'm angry. So I come out of the bathroom. I grab the fucking coffee pot and throw it at the renter. It misses him, hits the fucking mirror, and now
I thought it was going to hit another person.
hits the mirror. So yeah, broken coffee pot, glass, blood all over the place, door kicked down, mirror broken. And now just total bedlam. People just start going nuts. They're flipping beds. Someone threw the fucking TV over the fucking balcony.
Oh, that's like rock and roll stuff.
And then we all left. And that dude who was mean to that girl ended up with a fucking bad draw. And I think the statute of limitations of that has got to be up by now, right? It's been 25 years. So
who paid for the room though? Was it done via cash? Because I feel
it might have been by, I don't know. The room had been rented under that guy's name when I showed up. But yeah, destroyed. So that's the worst I've done. Oh, Derek's got one. Derek's got one.
No, saying winner.
Oh.
And missed the toilet.
And I ended up bloodied up, so I had scars to show for it, but it was quite the experience. Explaining that because I was still living at my parents' house. So explaining to mom and dad the next day why my face was all cut up.
Yeah, you didn't have to explain to them why your face was a little messed up and hard to look at.
No, that was their fault. Their fault. Oh, who popped up on Vlad? What do you think about Vlad from Robin Hood, Edward?
I think he thinks he had to do what he had to do, but I think he's probably a shitbag. Oh, whatever, you know. Who knows? Who knows?
I watched
Which way the wind blows.
I watched him talk to old Chris Cuomo the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Cuomo beat him up pretty good.
Yeah.
It was probably the best
Thanks to me for
reporting Cuomo's done in a long time.
Yeah.
But I think that Vlad, to your point, really believes that he had to do what he had to do by cutting off the trading of the stocks last week. Yeah. But I also think that the information he's getting is coming from the man. It's coming from the from Patrick Reed himself. Is saying, Vlad, you're fucked. Both of them. You're Vlad. You gotta pause it. You gotta stop. The man is telling him that.
What if 10 years from now, documentary comes out and Elon Musk has already figured out how to go to Mars or another dimension, and it turns out this whole time he's just been sitting up in this big control room with knobs and levers, and he's just been kind of fucking around. All right, let's do this. Like Sims, that it's on Earth.
And you think Elon's the guy? A lot of people think God's that guy.
Truman Show.
Yeah. It's either God or Elon Musk.
God or
at
Elon
this
Musk.
point.
It's
I've
Iron
narrowed it
Man.
down
Tony
to
Stark.
2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about God as well, because I am totally down with he does lots of good things. I like that. Good for him. Why does he do all the bad shit? Fuck, you about to say something and then you just did a very faint burp.
Very faint.
Can I have a
Yeah.
water, please?
Yeah, another agua over here as well, senorita.
Yeah, what's that all about, Michael? So I actually do have a theory that I've come up with. The only way that you can really appreciate a nice sunny day is you've got to have some shitty rainy weather, right?
Correct.
The only way you can appreciate, love is to lose it, maybe, right?
Sure.
So maybe he has to
Yeah, there's
do
lessons.
sprinkle in the shit stuff to appreciate the good stuff.
I think there's lessons involved. There's following the instructions, what's right, what's wrong. And some things are fundamentally right, some things are fundamentally wrong. But then I also think that there's a lot of liberties that have been taken by us as human beings
Free
in
will.
deciphering the right and wrong and what the word may be. So I don't know. I think we need to have like a full forum with other minds involved to have the.
So what you're saying is,
I'm saying is,
figure it out.
what I'm saying is it's fucking Elon Musk for sure.
I'm telling you. All right, this isn't going to be recorded. The internet lives forever. And my prediction, 2033, you're out there right now listening in 2033, and you're going to go, wow, this guy's fucking figured it out. Because by now, Elon Musk has already taken off his hood.
Do you think he's doing it for evil? What if he's the savior?
He could be.
Like Mars, there is no atmosphere there, so we can't fuck that up.
Yeah, but if you're an alien that's used to that atmosphere, it doesn't matter, does it?
So you think he's an alien? You think he is an extraterrestrial being?
Yeah, maybe.
Huh? That's good. That's interesting.
Which brings us back to Tom Brady.
Yeah. It always comes back to Tom. Maybe he's the man. The guy, I mean, you seen pictures of him? I saw a picture of him the other day, from combine picture to today.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Something's up.
No, only you and I are allowed to look better with age.
Right.
Tom Brady, like, you've been getting hit in the head for fucking 20 years. No way he should look that handsome. He's a handsome man.
Do you have something you need to tell us, Mom?
Tom is handsome.
What else?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're talking about Tom. He might be the man.
Who's behind the curtain?
Who knows? Or whoever, TB12. That's his company, right? TB12, whatever they got. And their little serum there. It'd be, all right. If Elon Musk is Iron Man, maybe Tom is Captain America. I tell you what, we're on to something.
Just trying to take it all in.
Derek's Wonder Woman.
Well, Michael, I think on that note,
That's
it's time to.
we unpacked a lot right there.
I think we did. I think very, very efficiently as well. We covered all the bases.
We're starting to scratch the surface of our mission, which is to change the world.
Yep. Or at least find out where the other dimension is.
Yeah. So, yep.
Till the next time, brother.
Elon, Tom, Patrick Reed. It's only funny.
This is true.
Shoot him again!